For self-improvement, crafts, and fitness games, go ahead and turn on YouTube and watch Jack.
Jack here for today's video on the lick system. For those who don't know, the whole 30 days thing is something I did where, hey, I'm kind of stuck in a rut. Let me come up with a new challenge each and every day for the next 30 days to complete, and I did it. I have this whole idea of the system, the badges you can earn, yada, yada, yada. I just haven't had the chance to actually create it yet, so I'm just doing it on paper. My goal for the New Year's was to do this 3 times a year, and I'm recording it, showing it to you, and hoping that you guys will follow along. I'll include the challenges in the link below on my website, but at least for now, enjoy watching me review a bunch of albums and more, starting with day 2, which is listen to the Prince album, Purple Rain. I thought it was okay. I don't think it really aged that well, in my opinion. Finishing the last song, which is Purple Rain. Of course, everyone's heard that song. I don't really like it. I think my favorites are Baby I'm a Star and Let's Go Crazy. Those are more like the upbeat tempo. Computer Blue is okay. And I like Darling Nikki too. But When Doves Cry and Purple Rain are probably my least favorite, which is ironic since those are the ones that have the most views and that everyone knows from the album. But just to show that the deep cuts are better, overall, I'd say this album is maybe a 7. I don't think the 80s sound really holds up, at least to my ears, as someone who wasn't born in the 80s. So, yeah, it's my first time hearing the album back and forth. It doesn't really hold up that well, in my opinion, but it's still a good listen. What's up? It's Jack here for day 3, which is Calculate Your Net Worth. I just finished putting everything within Monarch Money. As you can see, my net worth, if my phone would frickin', there you go. It's $81,973 at 31 years old. I guess that's okay. Don't ignore the 98,000 plus in 1 year. That's actually because I just synced one of my accounts over that was missing, which is my 401k. So pretty much all of this is just 401k and cars and my cooperative. We still have student loans, so the number is kind of balanced out. For day 4, my challenge was to clean the bathroom and get a new shower curtain. I did so. It was about $10. Pretty cheap, crappy one. But look how clean all my bathroom is. So clean, and yes, I did use the Scrub Daddy to clean. For today's challenge, I am watching Michael Jackson's Thriller, and by watching I mean listening. I'm finishing off today's with The Lady of My Life, listening to it now halfway through, and I have to admit, I don't really, like I said before, I'm not a big fan of the 80s style, so I liked probably about half this album. Obviously Thriller, Beat It, Billie Jean, Pretty Young Thing, these are all good songs. I liked Wanna Start Something. I don't like Baby Be Mine. I don't like The Girl Is Mine. I don't like This Lady in My Life. I don't like the slow jams. So, and this is only a 9-song album, so if I don't like half of it, I guess I have to give it a 5. Like, I know people might be upset, like, oh, this is one of the greatest albums of all time, but I don't really like it. Again, I have zero connection to the 80s, so I'm obviously coming about this as someone who grew up in the 2010s, listened to a lot of modern music, and the 80s sound just does not hold up to my ears. Listening for day 8, listening to the final Charli XCX song off of her 3rd album, Charli, which is ranked one of the best albums of all time. And I have to say, I like this. I'm going to say something controversial, but I like it better than I like Prince or Michael Jackson's album, I Know. For day 10, I was going to clean my dishwasher, but I got something even better. A brand new dishwasher. Oh, it's some dirty dishes, but it's new. For day 13, I am listening to the Songs in the Key of Life by Stevie Wonder. and I listened to the entire album, and it's good. I'd probably give this maybe a 8, 7.5, 8. I like Stevie Wonder. The issue with listening to a full album is like there's so many good hits. Like Isn't She Lovely? Sir Duke obviously is a classic, and I like The Village of Ghettoland. But some of these other ones are just like, I could not leave them. And then the ones I don't like are, of course, maybe like 6, 8 minutes long. Like I like the As, but I didn't like this one. The Black Men song, that's like 6. Some of these are 8-minute long songs. I'm like, all right, I don't like this song, and it's keep going. So keep it short, keep it simple. But so far, I'd give it I'll give it an 8. Like, there's a few songs I don't like. Wish they were shorter. Wish the album overall was shorter. But, overall, still pretty good. 8 out of 10. For day 17, I am listening to Fleetwood Mac's Rumors full album. And I have to say, it's pretty good. I would probably give it maybe an 8 out of 10. It's so close to a 9 out of 10. The only issue I have is some of the songs I do not like. Like Songbird, I did not like. Old Dust Woman, I did not like. These last 2 are songs I did not really like. Oh Daddy was good. And a lot of these songs are like classic songs that you heard on the radio, like Dreams, Go Your Own Way. Don't Stop Thinking About Tomorrow. All that stuff are like classic songs. But there are some... You Make Loving Fun, I don't really like that. Like, that's just annoying to me. So I did not like that song. And, for me, an album to be a 10 out of 10, I have to like every single song on that album. And I do not like every song on this one. I like the vast majority of them. So I'm giving the album an 8. Jack here for yet another video. It's day 18. I am shirtless, taking a break, and enjoying life as I am finally free from doing something on my break day, thanks to these 30s days. Just got done listening to The Money Store. Just realized I had the uncensored whatever, it's a drawing. I have the uncensored, but who cares? It's just a drawing. I doubt YouTube will get in trouble or anything like that. I'll just focus on the girl instead. So I just got done listening to The Money Store, and I have to say it's a really good album. Might be my first 10 out of 10 in this. I'm probably this entire 30 days. It's a really good album. Highly recommend it. 10 out of 10. Day 25 with another album. It Takes a Nation of Millions to Hold Us Back, which is from Public Enemy. And I have to say, it's good. I don't think rap, this is a hot take, but I don't think rap in the 80s has aged well at all, in the fact that it's, even the super politically charged stuff like Public Enemy, it does not hold up to modern ears in a way that a lot of like the rock does. So I will have to give it some points for that. I know it's cutting edge for the time, but we don't live in the times back then. I'm reviewing this in 2025, so I have to give it like a 7. There's some really good songs. I've never actually heard Make the Noise, the non-Skrillex or Anthrax version. Why did I say Skrillex instead of Anthrax? Oh boy, that knocks down my musical cred. But no, it's a good album. I'd say like a 7 out of 10. If I were listening to this back in like the 80s, this would probably be in like a 10 out of 10 album, like easily. But just like I said, it has not, and rap in general since the probably like mid 90s hasn't really aged that well, at least to my ears. For day 27, we just got done watching The Simpsons movie. And I have to say, we watched it because my wife never seen it before, and I haven't watched it since, high school, maybe a little after high school. first year of college maybe. But it's been a while. I have to say, I really like the movie. It's definitely a lot of funny. There's a lot of laugh out loud moments, especially my wife. She loved it. We were watching the first couple seasons of Simpsons, so I figured, hey, let's watch the movie. And yeah, it was an enjoyable time. I'd give it probably an 8 out of 10. Definitely, it could have been a little longer. It's only an hour and 29 minutes, which animation is expensive and all that stuff, so that's why they make animated movies a lot smaller, more compact. But I felt like it could use a little bit more room to breathe, show off more of the citizens of Springfield. But overall, I would say if you haven't seen the Simpsons movie, watch it. It's definitely worth it. And if you haven't seen The Simpsons yet, there's going to be a lot of references you won't get, but it will still be enjoyable. For today's challenge, I listened to Minor's Threats full album In My Eyes, and by album, it's actually an EP, which is fine because, it's a nice brief 7 minutes of punk. And it's pretty good. I would give it probably an 8 out of 10. There is one song that does not really age well, but the singer of the song actually kind of disavowed it right away. So, I'm just going to be generous and kind of look over that. But other than that, it's pretty good. Yeah, Minor Threat. Listen to it. Definitely, kind of like the early punk days. More of a pop punk, because obviously I was born in the I'd say mid 90s. So I grew up in the 2000s, 2010s. So I obviously listened to pop punk then. So it's nice to see it to its roots. For day 30, I am making the new 30 days badge for September. You can see I have all these items. I'm actually running out of badge ideas. So, I got to come up with one new one for this start and then nail them all. Mostly it's just the albums, finishing off that and all these other ones. Again, I really wish I could make this website because the 30 days I think would be a great website. Make it free, help use for self-improvement. But for now, I'm just doing this for fun. So this is it for today's video on the 30 days. If you guys like my videos, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. I produce new videos every single Friday. Follow me on X and Instagram at TrueJackJank. Like all my videos on the YouTube channel, especially this one, that helps the algorithm and helps me get to my goal of 1,000 subscribers. Once I hit that goal, maybe I'll do like a Q&A or something like that. I don't know yet. In the meantime, visit my website at jack-jenkins.com. Lastly, have a fantastic day, everyone. All you guys watching are just so incredibly amazing.